Anyways, how was your lunch?
Good. Guess what I had?
Some sinigang.
I had kinamatisan. No one knows what it is. Yesterday, I went out with my friends. They're Filipino too. They don't know what kinamatisan is. I was like, you guys know what kinamatisan is? Because I was like, oh, I talked to Erik because they're in my stream. I was like, I talked to Erik. He doesn't know what it is. And then we searched it up and it's soup and it's not soup. And then they're like, what is that? And they don't. I'm like, I think it's made up. To be honest, by my family.
I want to see what you're like. I need a picture in the food channel. You know,
picture in.
You don't even use that. You don't even use that channel.
Oh, I don't. Oh, I should have taken a picture.
Oh man, I just had a freaking sunny side egg on top of rice with some Jollibee chicken.
I had kinamatisan, but I had a little, and I had one piece of pandesal with Nutella and coffee.
Wow.
Do you know what pandesal is?
No. Yes, I do, dude. Hey, relax. I do.
Oh my god, I got so scared. My bangs are not banging. I feel like I look red on your screen. I need to fix that.
I mean, you have a red sweater.
I look pink in my face, no? Unless that's just me.
Okay,
I don't look like that on my OBS, so I gotta try to fix it while looking at yours. Okay, configure video.
Chat. What do you guys think, chat?
Oh!
Well, you just made it cooler, right?
Oh. Wait, I have to look at your... Is this better?
It looks good to me.
It used to be like this, I think.
Okay, that's pretty warm.
Whoa.
Hey, cool it down. Like are your walls white?
Yeah.
Like white?
Gray.
Gray. Okay, so just make sure it's gray. To find your true color.
To hold something up. Is this too yellow?
What? Is the card yellow?
No, like the... You know what I mean? On my screen, I'm hella yellow, but on yours, I'm not. It's my monitor.
It is your monitor. You need to calibrate your colors.
My colors are not calibrated.
They're not calibrated.
They're not calibrated.
They're not.
Calibrated.
Give me a shot of soju. Right now. No, for me, not for you. For me.
Here you go.
How long's that bottle been in there?
I got this for New Year's.
Oh, okay.
I mean, I could. I just don't have anything.
You haven't even opened it, it looks like.
Because I had the yogurt one. The yogurt one's my favorite, so I had those first. This one, I don't
know how I feel about yogurt.
You don't like the yogurt one?
I don't know. I haven't tried it. It just doesn't sound good.
It tastes like Yakult. Do you know what Yakult is?
I hate Yakult.
Oh, you don't like Yakult? I'm so upset.
No, I mean, from when I was a kid, like when I tried it, I was like, this is disgusting. But I haven't tried it as like an adult.
Oh my god, as a kid, I would eat those up.
I bet you would. I bet you. Okay. I bet you would.
Yakult is like, when it's in front of me, I'm like, oh, I need one.
It tastes like... Okay, describe what it tastes like to you.
It tastes like Yakult. Like yogurt, but not really. It's like a drink, and it's like creamy, but it tastes like Yakult. I don't know. I've always had Yakult.
It's like medicine yogurt.
No, it isn't.
Yeah.
That's a lie.
But I haven't tried it since I was a kid, so. I'll give it another chance.
You have to give it another chance. Like, as an adult, it's way different. Well, for me, it reminds me of my childhood, so you just don't have that memory.
I didn't have a childhood.
I'm so sorry.
It's okay.
Shit.
You know, I'm just trying to catch up now in life. So.
Yeah, so have some Yakults. You're fine. Your cold is. Oh my god.
I feel like I drank more Nido. Did you ever have Nido? The white one? White powder?
Nido?
It's like milk.
Oh,
You add it to your milk.
Oh, that's nasty.
Nido and Milo? You never...
I like Milo. Nido booze.
What? Nido was so good. It was like vanilla.
It tastes like... It gives you like... You know when you drink it and it like sticks on your tongue and it makes your tongue white? No, I hate those things.
That was childhood.
And Milo's good, but it's mid a little bit.
Wow, that's what I think about Yakult.
Okay, but you haven't given it a chance. But the Yakult soju's, you don't understand. It tastes like Yakult. It doesn't taste like anything like straight Yakult. No gags, no nothing. Sorry.
I don't like Yakult, okay? From my memory. But I'll try it. If you try Nido, I'll try Yakult.
I could try Nido, but I don't think we have any.
I'll send you some.
Maybe. Have you tried sweet corn?
Sweet corn like chips?
Yeah.
So, yeah, dude. I have it all the time.
Those are my favorite.
We have a seafood city over here. You have some?
My mom just bought some. Like a bunch. And then do you know breadsticks? The like crackers?
I feel like I need to see it.
Can't get them. You know breadsticks?
I can't remember. Do I have to Google this? Hold on, let me look at it.
I rediscovered these recently.
Oh, these are breads.
I forgot.
Is it a blue bag?
Yeah.
No.
Do you not?
I never tried them. I never tried them.
Those are really good. Well, those remind me of my childhood, so maybe that's why they're good.
I get it. You had a good childhood.
I didn't.
Oh, did you not? Do you want to talk about it?
I mean, I can, but they're going to hear me.
Oh, okay. Well, if you want to talk about it. But if you don't, it's okay.
I come from divorced parents.
Oh, wow.
So I don't think my childhood was the best. So, side eye.
Wow. What's it like having divorced parents?
Do you have divorced parents?
No.
Oh. Dang. You don't have divorced parents. Everyone does nowadays.
I think that's what, like, when I came to the US, I was surprised at how many divorced parents there were. I was like, what the fuck? This is normal?
Well, usually Filipinos don't get divorced.
They don't. So what happened?
Well, my dad's not Filipino.
Oh, well. That's
obvious.
I couldn't tell. I
don't know what happened. I was only 2.
Oh, okay.
But
you never got like an explanation?
I did. But yeah, I had 2 Christmases, 2 birthdays. But like it was like a weekly thing, or no. So like I would have Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday with my dad, or Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, every second Friday with my dad. And then Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday with my mom. So it would like alternate every week.
Did you find that difficult?
It's like even. I mean, I did at some points in my life, like when I was really young and I wanted to like bring my toys, but I can't. And then I got used to it. And then when I was older for high school, it was a pain. Because then I'm like, oh, I want to hang out with my friends. Oh, I can't. Because I have to go. And then my dad lived far away. So then I couldn't like, oh, I'm just going to go hang out with my friends. No, I had to like just chill. So it's fine. Because I was so used to it.
But you're telling me that having 2 birthdays was a bad thing? Or does it like, is it not as good as it sounds to have 2 birthdays? Well, birthdays is different because like birthdays, there's only one day for your birthday. So you have to choose who you're with or whoever you are with at that time. But like 2 Christmases is fun because you get to re-celebrate Christmas again. Yeah.
But like obviously the difference between my mom and my dad, my mom's Filipino, so there's Christmas parties. So every Christmas I would be with my mom. So I never really spent Christmas with my dad.
I see.
Like on Christmas.
Yeah.
And then my dad is just my dad. So it'll be like we're just like small little Christmas. Or I'll go to my like white side. And like.
What is the white side? Like, is that like a German? Is that like an Irish?
It's a English, Scottish, Hungarian. Something else. But
I see why you have a really good like English like accent and like Scottish accent. I see it now.
But they don't really have accents, and I've never been to Scotland.
To Scotland.
Scotland, mate.
Okay, I think that's two different things, but we'll let it slide. I don't think Scottish people say mate.
Oh wait, you're right. You're right.
Miss Gabricait.
Why am I nervous?
It's okay. I was nervous too. But it was more like technical. Like, what if shit breaks? What if there's no audio at all?
You're recording all this for no reason.
Yeah, no. Now I'm looking at my audio meter. That's a big ass mug. How big is that?
I know.
Is it like
some? Ew.
Ugh! What are you drinking?
The thing with me is I put Nutella in my coffee. Sometimes.
I mean, that's a pretty good sweetener.
To make it more dessert.
Yeah.
Desserty? Wait, where's the writing? Oh, it's gone. It says Aria. The Aria Hotel in Vegas.
Oh, Aria. Yeah. How recent did you get that? Was that when you came here?
A long time ago, because it's gone.
How often do you go to Vegas?
Well, my mom used to go to Vegas like every year. So the Aria is her favorite. So she got the Aria mug.
Does that mean
it's like out?
We're gonna see each other soon? That's what I'm hearing.
I went to Vegas twice last year.
Oh shit. How about this year? Any plans?
Vegas, it's fun.
It's just Vegas, dude.
But
there's nothing really.
I need like a reason to go to Vegas. There's just no like. Well, I mean, the first time I went to Vegas, I only went for 2 days, and it was so fun with my mom. Mm-hmm. But then now that I went to TwitchCon for like 6 days or whatever, it like makes it. I need like a reason to go to Vegas or like a big group.
All right, guys. So Erik is not enough reason to come here and meet a friend. It's fine.
I mean, I think Canada's way better.
Honestly,
to be honest.
Yeah, I think that's also
Vegas
why I'm
is fun though. Like, no, Vegas is fun.
It's fun, but like
you need to save. I need to save money if I want to go to Vegas.
Listen,
I can't just go
with all these subs you're getting, I think you're on the right track.
I have bills.
Oh well, don't we all?
I have bills to pay. I only work for the Canucks. You know, like they only have how many games in a month.
That's true. How many times
now I'm on a hiatus.
A month do you go to work?
It depends. Sometimes they're on a road trip. Sometimes they're not.
That's true.
So sometimes it's like every 2 days and then 1 week break, and then every 2 days, or it's one, and then they go to like somewhere close, like Seattle or something.
Mm-hmm.
So then it's not a home game and it's not a road trip. So we lose one. So then it's like 1 game Monday, 1 game Saturday, a week off, 1 game Wednesday, Friday, and then they go on a road trip. So it's like sometimes 1 month I only have like 4. Sometimes I have like 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. It depends.
Is that enough, dude? Are you covering your bills fine?
The Canucks job was my second job. I used to work at H&M full time or like part time, but it was like every day.
Mm-hmm.
So the Canucks, I would be working like 8 to 2 H&M. And then from 2 to 3, I would have to go home, get ready, then leave at 4 and go to the Canucks until 10 p.m. and then repeat. So it would be like, it was so much, but I was getting a lot of money. And then I quit H&M because they treated me really badly.
Expose them right now. What the fuck happened?
Well, I mean, they didn't treat me badly. I'm over exaggerating. I had drama.
Oh, okay. Well,
You know,
that's all it takes sometimes.
Ex best friend things.
Ooh, actually,
Yeah, it is tea.
we're
I
gonna
have
touch
tea.
on something like that later.
Okay.
I think.
I love exposing tea.
Oh, what is the origin of Gabricait? Where did the name come from? Obviously, I think we know this.
I am really, really bad at making usernames, and I wanted to make sure I wouldn't regret a username. So I was like, I'm going to put my name in it because how can I regret that?
Right.
And then my middle name is Gabrielle. My first name is Caitlin. But I'm not going to just put my first and middle name. So I like cut them in half and put my middle name first in half and then my first name in half and made them together. Gabricait.
I mean, Kate Gabry doesn't roll off like
Kate
the tongue.
Gabry doesn't give.
Yeah, no.
I'm not gonna name it Caitlin Gabrielle. That's lame. And then Gabricait just gives short, simple, and I feel like it's easy to read, but people can't read it. People say Gabricait all the time.
Off of that, I mean, now you have your little Gabricait picture when you play Val.
Yeah, now I have Gabricait. Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's fun. I feel like Gabricait though, like from my I can't see other people's perspectives when they were to like see my username. Like I feel like they would think it's strange. It's a strange username.
I guess.
Like they would think
because it's
like,
a person's name.
Because it's like Gabricait.
Gabricait.
It's like, what is that?
Yeah, like but two first names.
Two first names. Gabri. Kate.
I have two first names. I'm Erik Jason.
What is it? Sorry. Erik Jason. Wait, two first names?
Yeah.
You mean your middle name?
No. My middle name is my mom's maiden name.
Oh, because you're Filipino. That's how it is with my mom.
Yeah. You're only half. So
I'm only half. I don't even wait. Oh. So what do you like being called?
Either is fine. I mean, most people call me Erik. That's what I'm used to. I feel like people closer to me, they call me Jay or Jason or EJ. They call me EJ at work.
EJ's sick. EJ's a sick name. But lots of Filipinos have EJ, not gonna lie.
Exactly. So
say, oh, what's up, EJ? You would know that they're Filipino.
All my coworkers are Filipino.
No wonder why they call you EJ.
Well, they asked me because we have another Erik. ERIK. And because he was there first, I can't.
ERIK. The same.
Same. It's the same. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. So they're like, what do you want us to call you? I'm like, EJ's fine.
Air. Sorry. I would be called E. I would say, oh, you can call me E.
People call me E at my last department. Because we also had another Erik in my last department, but with a C. Erik with a C. So
Erik with a C.
Yeah.
The common way.
But they would just call me E1 and E2. Or that was the distinction between us.
E1 and E2. I'm E1. Yeah, I need a job.
Is the Canucks one just your main job right now?
Yeah. So like if I were to combine streaming and the Canucks, it's like one job.
I see.
Worth. Sometimes.
Are you looking for another job right now?
I'm not looking, but I am looking. I'm not looking seriously, but I'm like, obviously I'm like looking from time to time. It's just, I don't want another retail job. That's something like I don't want to do again. So I did it for like 5 years and I hated it. Even though like I'm an expert at it and I could just like get a job and just easy get up there really quickly and be like a manager, but like that's something I don't want to do. Ever. It's too much.
You want like a desk job?
I want like
you're just in a cubicle?
content job, something that I could be and have fun with, or like a barista.
That's also fun.
Something fun, like something new I could learn. Like oh, like I'm a barista and I could learn all these things. But like retail, what are you gonna learn?
Right.
Folding clothes,
Right.
talking to people. I already know how to do that.
Yeah, I mean, you're right. How many jobs have you had?
How many?
Mm-hmm.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7,
Damn.
6. I went from my first job was Forever 21. I worked there for a year. I became a manager. From then, I went to I worked as a host at this restaurant. I hated it. I quit within the first month. And then I went back to retail because I was like, I can't do restaurant. I'm too stressed. So then I went back to retail. I worked at Roots. Do you know what Roots is?
What is
It's
that?
a Canadian, Roots brand? Like the Canadian brand?
Sure.
The Beaver? No. I worked there until COVID.
Okay.
And then COVID hit, didn't have a job. Then I worked at H&M. But then before that, I don't know how many jobs that is, bruh. I'm miscounting. Then I worked at H&M for 2 or 3 years. With the Canucks.
How did you get the Canucks job?
I saw that they were hiring 2 years ago. And I was applying for like a host job, which is like the people that like just stand in the stairwell,
Mm-hmm.
And like, oh, where are you seated? Where are you sitting? And then I was in the interview, and then what? You did that?
Yeah. I was like,
The
oh,
host
this is where you sit right here. Boom,
Yeah,
go
this
there.
is where you sit. Like
Yeah,
you worked at a
that's what I did.
stadium and you
Yeah.
did that? Oh, yeah. I applied to do that, and then
Uh-huh.
the person was like, "Wait, I need to get someone like the manager, like the higher up for like the arena."
Mm-hmm.
I was like, okay. And I was just sitting there, and they're like, "We think you should be on this team. You fit well on this team, not a host job." I was like, "Really?" They're like, "This is what it is. You like give the fans this. You're basically like a hype girl, and you're gonna be on a hype team, or it's called a street team."
Uh-huh.
And then I was like, "Oh, that's cool. Like, sure." And they're like, "Yeah, we'll like email you the details." So I had no idea what I was like got put into, but I was like, "Sure, that sounds fun."
Sounded fun,
right? And I like the Canucks. Like, I would rather do that instead of being a host,
Yeah.
whatever. So I was like, okay. And then I did that last year, and the Canucks did poorly. So I was like, oh, this was a fun job. I get to watch all the games and make people's day, a lot of people's day, in one shift, which is really fun.
It sounds
But
fun. Wait, who
now
won
the
last
Canucks
year?
are succeeding. Vegas. Oh, you did not have to do me like that. But you know who's gonna win this year? Not Vegas.
Anyways,
You know who's the top of the NHL right now?
it doesn't really matter. If
I
it's
do.
not Vegas,
It's
it
the
doesn't
Canucks.
matter.
It's
Yeah.
the Canucks. Yeah.
Okay. Well, we're giving you guys a chance,
Everyone hates Vegas.
It's fine.
There's a reason.
Hate away. Just keep hating. It's all good.
We have been. It's working.
So what was your
Yeah.
pandemic like?
My pandemic was staying at home. I didn't have a PC. This was my era of getting into what streaming is, actually, because I discovered Valkyrae. And Valkyrae is my streamer. Like, if I were to pick what my streamer is, it's Valkyrae, because I would watch her all the time. And then it was the Among Us era. So that's when she started popping off.
Right.
And I remember watching her like way back in the day, like 2018, 2017, when she would play Fortnite. Because that's when Fortnite was like a big thing. And I was in high school.
Didn't it just like come out around that time?
I don't know.
It was pretty new. It was pretty new.
I think so.
Yeah.
And then like I was the type of person that would like play on the PlayStation, right? And then post, like put on
Clips?
your Snapchat story, #1 victory royale.
Yeah.
Be like, easy dub. You know?
Yeah.
I guess you're kind of old, so maybe you don't know.
Wow. That's crazy. I never played Fortnite like that. So.
But did you have Snapchat?
Yes.
But do you not remember the people posting like easy
No,
dubs?
I remember that, but it's just like
yeah.
I mean.
Oh, sorry.
It was
sorry
just Fortnite
to offend you.
That was crazy, dude.
I really went for the kill there.
Wow. It's okay. It's tough to kill me.
Valkyrie is my streamer because I remembered her from the Fortnite era. And I didn't really watch streams that often, but I would watch YouTube videos and she would always be in them. And then so I was like, I want a PC because I think I would love to stream because that looks just so fun. And then before that, I would stream on YouNow. You know what YouNow is?
No.
Back when I was like 15, I don't even know if this was allowed, to be honest. Like a 15-year-old on YouNow.
Probably not.
But that's where Madison Beer got big.
Didn't know
like
that.
From her start. And I was like a really big social media girl growing up, like the Tumblr phase and all that.
Oh yeah, that's right.
I would go live on YouNow, and I had so many viewers on YouNow, and then I stopped because it got weird, and I was only 15.
Yeah.
So I like stopped, and then so I was like, oh, I could easily do Twitch, and I love playing games because I grew up playing games, and I was like, it's way easier to have something like to play and then see chat instead of just sitting here. And like on YouNow, it would just be like me sitting there and just like talking to people. But like if were distracted, it would be like, it would make me less anxious to start, if that makes sense.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Because like I wouldn't want to start Twitch with just like sitting with no viewers. Like it doesn't work like that. But on YouNow, it does.
I mean, a lot of people start streaming with no...
Just sitting? No, but like just sitting, no
like no gameplay?
Yeah, like no gameplay, just sitting, waiting.
Oh.
Like that's what YouNow was, but it's really easy to like just sit there and then wait like 1 minute and then you have someone. Yeah. So I knew I couldn't do that on Twitch. So then starting, I think I got my PC 2021.
3 years ago?
I saved up.
Pretty recent.
I saved up 2021. Yeah. I'm like a new PC gamer. That's why I don't know how to do anything. But what was it? I got my PC and then I started streaming. And I was like, and then I had 2 jobs, so I like didn't do it consistently at all. So I did like one every 3 months with like no consistent viewers, obviously, like my friends, you know?
Yeah.
And then I don't even know. I started consistently streaming at the end of 2022, like Christmas. And that's when I started doing TikTok, and I'd go live on TikTok, just like how I would on YouNow. Just go live and have my phone right here and just wait. And then TikTok algorithm is crazy. It goes crazy sometimes. Sometimes I have 700 people. I would just be sitting there.
Just you sitting there?
Just sitting there, just talking. People just ask me questions. That's how it started. And then I was like, this is a good time for me to go live on Twitch after these streams and guide the people watching to my Twitch channel. So that's how I started Twitch at the end of 2022. But obviously, the 700 people didn't really care because they're on TikTok.
Yeah.
They're not
They're not gonna switch apps.
But I had a couple. So I'd have like maybe 6 go all the time. And then I would just have 6 viewers and I'd be happy, blah, 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 blah. And then I went to Taiwan for a month. And I was like, okay, bye guys. I hope you guys are here when I get back. Otherwise I have to like restart, you know?
Yeah.
I came back and I had work because obviously I was gone for a month. So I had work and I couldn't like get back to streaming right away, like as consistent as I was before I left. Then I get a message from Jason the Weenie. You know who Jason the Weenie is? You don't know? The guy that does those E-dates?
Oh, okay.
Jason the Ween. I don't even know. Jason the Weenie.
Jason when?
Jason Weenie.
His last name's Ween.
Search Jason the Weenie real quick. Maybe it's Jason the Ween.
Oh yeah. I know Jason.
Yeah.
Jason
I get a message
Wynn.
from him.
Yeah.
Jason Wynn? That's his name?
Well, that's his actual name.
Oh my god, the sun is setting.
Take a picture.
Loki might be pretty. Do you see the change of my room?
I see it.
Golden hour.
Looks good.
Oh.
Dang. Not the golden hour.
Anyways, I get a message from him. I'm so distracted. I get a message from him.
Yeah.
I have no idea who he is.
Okay.
And hey, do you want to do this stream? And I saw he had a couple followers. He had like 100K. It's like, sure. I had no idea what I was getting myself into. I did this e-date, and then after that, I would get hundreds and hundreds of follows on Twitch every day, like for a good 3 weeks. So like I was at 200 before I left for Taiwan. And then after that stream, I hit 1K within like 1 week. And then I had my viewer average before was probably like 6 or maybe 7, 10. And then it went up to like 45.
Damn.
It's so bright. It went up to 45. And I was like, whoa, this is way more fun now. I was having so much fun.
There's more people now.
I was very bad at Valorant. I wasn't playing the way I do now. So it was overwhelming, but it was really fun. And then in my city, I went to this Keshi concert. I guess lots of Keshi fans watched Jason.
Yeah.
I got recognized for the first time. I was like, oh, you're the girl on the Jason the Weenie. I was like, oh, yeah. And they're like, oh my god, I watched that whole stream. Oh. And then I was like, oh my god. And then I would go to work. I worked at the mall in H&M.
Right.
I would be folding clothes. Oh my god. And it would be scary sometimes because it would be after school. Bunch of high school guys. Group of guys. Boys. I hear them whisper. I'm like, folding. I'm like, and then they're like, just go up to her. Like, and then they're like, are you the girl? And I'm like, oh no. Now they know where I work. It was that whole month and a half. It was crazy. And I was like, why? How do you know? Like, because when I were to watch streams, I don't think I would remember. Like, I wouldn't remember that they were on the stream if I'm just walking past. Like, how do they remember? This one time I was downtown and people followed me. And I was like, I'm just not going to leave my house. And then I stopped going outside. Just go to work. All that. So that stream changed my streaming career. If I didn't do that, I don't think I would be where I am now.
And that's why we never met at TwitchCon. It makes sense now. What do you mean? It makes sense now because the feeling of, I feel like, strangers following you around or knowing where you are and you don't know them, it's like, that's kind of weird.
Okay, the reason why I didn't meet you at TwitchCon, I didn't know who you were and I didn't recognize your name in chat. And I didn't know you were a streamer. I didn't know anything. And it said that you've recently joined my Discord. So in my
it makes sense.
mind, I was like, I don't know if I'm willing to go out of my way and go back to TwitchCon and meet this guy if I don't know who he is. And I didn't really do that much research. I didn't like check. I kind of just looked if you were on my Discord for a while and you weren't. So then I just didn't go. But if I was there at the time and you were there, I would have.
That makes sense. That's fair.
Yeah. But, I think I was like, oh, I don't know who this is. If we played a Valorant game before, I would have.
Yeah.
I would have gone out of my way. I've been like, oh, come to the Flamingo or some shit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. But I only knew of you because of my friend that played with you in a Val game.
Who?
He was like, his name is Nakachi. I don't know if you remember that name or that name sounds familiar. But he's like, yeah, dude, this cute girl, like she's on Twitch, like she's a streamer. I'm like, okay, well, what's her name? And then I searched you up and I was like, oh, cool. She plays Val. So I'm like, okay. That's when I really like, I was like, okay, follow.
Okay, because I didn't recognize your name. Because usually I recognize everyone's name in chat.
So it was pretty recent. Yeah, at the time. Look where we are now.
Look at us now. Look at us.
Funny how things work, huh?
That's crazy.
Okay, so outside of streaming, what do you do? What do you like to do anyway?
Outside of streaming?
Yeah, I see a guitar back there, you know what I'm saying? We didn't even talk about that yet. Talk to us about your music career.
Outside of streaming, I like singing. I like playing video games. I like talking with friends. Those are my hobbies.
All right, sounds good. Yeah, sounds about right. Do you actually like go out and touch grass now a lot? And not as many people. I was gonna say, like, not as many
barely
people,
go
like,
out and
recognize you.
touch grass. I mean, no, that's not the reason why I didn't go outside. It was kind of just like I had no time. But I did have my clubbing era. I did. Which was the same time as the Jason thing. So I think I was always like, because I didn't like being known for that, because like the content that Jason makes is not what I wanted. You know, I didn't know what I was getting myself into. So I knew I didn't want my audience to be what their audience is, because it's very like degrading questions that I was asked. So like when I got like asked in person, I didn't like it, because I knew like those are the type of people that watch that type of content, and I don't want to make myself known for that type of content. And so I was so uncomfortable. That's why when people ask me to do e-dates now, I can't. Like, even if it's like a bigger streamer.
Yeah.
Like
they have a certain type of audience. For sure.
Yeah. Like, and then lots of my streamer friends are like, do you want to bring that audience to your chat? Your chat is very wholesome. I'm like, no, I don't. They're like, it's either you get the follows, the subs, the money, and you have bad chat, not a chat that you really like, or you have good chat, good community, but not as much viewership. I would rather have less viewership and a good community instead of like all the extra, I think.
Dang, look at Kay. Sheesh. Integrity.
I think I would rather be known for something nice.
Absolutely. Your chat is awesome. Speaking of singing, when are we getting a live performance?
I don't know if I could ever do a live performance. I'm too much of a perfectionist.
Really?
I could do one if there are people. Like, if there were 20 people here, I could.
So
On
you
stream,
like playing in front of an audience?
I like karaoke.
Karaoke?
And I'm not afraid. If there's like a bunch of people, I'm not afraid. Because like, I don't know. I like singing. So it's like I'm confident in that moment. Obviously in the beginning I'm like, But then like once the song is like already like 10 seconds in, I'm like, it's fine.
I feel like you would be a really good like singing streamer. I feel like you would pop off. Just saying, just my opinion.
A singing streamer?
Yeah.
Like what do you mean? Like Foosley?
Yeah, like Foosley. Something like
that
her.
vibe?
Yeah.
Yeah. I like sitting in my room like really late at night with like a blanket over my head and the monitor and just like singing. You know?
I love that.
Recording.
Yeah.
And then like producing it and then having it.
Yeah.
I don't really like, because you know how people like make covers, they just like put their phone there and they just start singing. I don't do that because I think I'm too much of a perfectionist. I won't like it. And I will never post it.
I think I get what you're saying, but I'm like a fan of just like an acoustic like version. Like
that's what I'm trying. Like that's what I've been trying to do recently. That's why I'm trying to pick up the guitar again, because I wanted to make like one of those MacBook videos.
Oh, that's
of me
cute.
just singing
Yeah.
like an acoustic version of like a song. So I'm like learning a bunch just in case I don't like it in the moment, so I could switch the song.
Yeah.
But I want to do one of those MacBook videos. That's like what I was thinking.
Yeah, when I was listening to your stream yesterday, I was like, dude, she's hella good. I'm like, we need more of this.
The thing is, I don't know if people are lying. It's very hard to tell. It's so hard to tell when, especially for singing, because like, when someone's bad, you don't tell them they're bad. So,
that was good.
oh, that's so good. Oh my God.
Yeah, good job.
It's the same as if you were actually good. So how can you know if someone's telling the truth?
All right. So I need everybody in chat to demand more singing streams and videos and covers. Oh, but it's really good. I really like it. I enjoyed it.
Thank you.
I enjoyed it. Like, that's something I could listen to and just be like, sweet. It's going to be a good day. Do you have a specific song right now that like, or like a song that kind of resonates with your life in general?
Song.
What's a really, really good song you like?
Like my favorite song of all time, or
Sure.
something that like resonates with me right now?
Give me your all time and then give me your like what it is now.
Oh, all time? I don't know. That's hard. I listen to so much music that I can't choose. Right now, I'm trying to look.
Yeah, look at your playlist.
Right now, my favorite song, or something that like it hits me.
It hits you, yeah. It needs to hit you. Makes you feel
But
some
those
type
are
of way.
usually like all romantic songs.
I love romantic songs. God, people always question me. I'm like, what the? Just let me.
The song that resonates with me right now is "Let the Light In."
Let the Light
Lana
In.
Del Rey. Does it resonate with me?
I can see it. Yeah, I can see it. Can you play this?
I'm learning it.
It's a nice song. It almost feels like a throwback to like older songs.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah.
That song is my favorite right now because I'm learning it on the guitar, I think. I don't know about the lyrics. I have lyric songs that are like, not necessarily I like the song, but the lyrics are like what makes me like the song. I think that song is like, I like the sound of the song.
The sound, yeah.
And like, I haven't like really dove into the lyrics, kinda.
How far are you into like playing it?
I'm really bad with. Do you play the guitar?
I don't. I wish.
So there's like these things called bar chords where you have to like put your whole finger on the chord and then like do the rest. I have issues with ever since. Like it's really hard for my whole finger to like press on it without it like hurting.
Yeah.
And like not making the correct sound. There's a bar chord in there. So I'm having issues switching from bar chord to a regular chord and then back to the bar chord without it like not hitting.
Yeah.
So like I'm not really good at it. So I'm trying to figure out a different chord that sounds almost the same. But it's hard. My fingers, this finger is short compared to these fingers, so I can't reach sometimes. That's why when I'm playing Valorant, I have to have my mouse scroll wheel instead of 1, 2, 3 to change your weapons.
That I never really thought about it like that. It's like, damn.
Because this finger is where A is.
Yeah.
A, from there, I think I would use to click 1 or 2, but my finger is short.
I think just naturally, like if you go from A to 1 and then your middle finger hits 2, right?
It could.
It should.
I don't know.
It should.
It should. I can never like reach 1 without like, and then I'll probably see someone right in front of me when I'm trying to do that, and then my fingers will be misplaced.
Damn, the struggles that I don't need to go through. I don't even realize it for other people. I think that's why everybody has like a special keybind for everything, or
Yeah, everyone has different keybinds.
Yeah. So, do you use your side buttons?
Yeah. Well, no. Not for game.
You don't use it for like ping and like voice chat?
My side button is voice chat, and my middle mouse button is team voice chat. And then my bottom button is mute, unmute on Discord. So everything's on the keyboard. For me, at least. People have scroll wheel as jump. I hate that.
Yeah, it's pretty common, but I don't use that.
I don't know how people could do that.
I just use my spacebar. It's not that hard.
Yeah.
It's because they bunny hop. So. Just going back to your thing earlier. What is your go-to karaoke song?
My go-to karaoke song, like at Filipino parties?
Sure.
Or in general?
In general.
Growing up, my go-to karaoke song at family parties, because in like Filipino parties, we have the karaoke machine, and there's only a select few songs on there.
Yeah.
Like you can't get new ones unless you get the new machine or you like,
upgrade a chip or get a new chip.
Mine was Eternal Flame by the Bangles. And whenever people will be like, Caitlin, you have to sing. And then they put Eternal Flame on. That would be my starter song.
Close your eyes.
Yeah, close your eyes. For regular songs, my go-to is probably what is it called? Traitor by Olivia Rodrigo.
Ah, damn, my niece loves that song.
It tingles my vocal cords. It like makes me like actually go. Because I can't really sing that at home. It's like you kind of have to scream.
Yeah, it's a screaming song. For sure. You got to put your all into it.
Yeah.
See, I would normally put you on the spot and be like, "Oh, dude, can you sing for us?" But like, I won't do that to you.
Thanks.
That stream yesterday, though, that was it. You said you're not posting that VOD?
I did not post that VOD.
Was it because of the dancing TikTok stuff? Yeah, dancing.
It's because I was dancing in it. The TikTok
Speaking
dances.
of, where's your water dance?
Oh, it's in my drafts.
Is that ever going out?
No, I don't think so. I don't think I can. Maybe if I hit a sub goal or something.
Oh, sub goal. Okay.
I don't think I could just do that for like nothing. It's embarrassing.
You're so funny for that. But do you like to dance too? Or is it just like TikTok dance?
I like dancing, but I've never got put into dance or like did a dance class or anything.
Just dance for the soul.
I wish I did.
Just for the soul.
Like I think I could do those things, but I just haven't.
You should take some classes.
Them. Yeah, I want to. I had like this whole phase like last year that I wanted to, but I didn't.
Do it. Why not?
No. I was like, I'm kind of embarrassed. Whatever. And I just didn't do it.
You just need to let go and just do it.
Yeah, but like I need like a person to go with me.
Oh, I see.
Audrey would never.
Why not?
Let's just be honest. Audrey just would be like, no, I'm not doing that. I'm just not going to go by myself.
That's, I guess. Do you have something that people don't know about you?
Something people don't know about me?
Or maybe something funny or weird about you that people don't know about?
I think since I was streaming, like, and I didn't really care, all my weird stuff, everyone knows, like my ketchup stuff.
Can you explain the ketchup stuff to the people that don't know?
That I love ketchup, and this one time on stream a long time ago, I had unsalted chips. And my family was like, why did we get unsalted chips? Who got this? I'll eat it. And I tried one, it's just potato. Right. Like, it's literally like nothing. Right. No salt, no nothing. So on stream, I dipped it in ketchup and ate them because it's like fries.
Like fries, yeah, exactly.
Everyone judged me so hard. And I was like, they're unsalted. They're like, she dips all of her chips in ketchup. And then I started talking about ketchup, and I'll be like, oh, I have it in mac and cheese. I have it with my grilled cheese. I have it on eggs. I love ketchup. If there's no ketchup on a burger, I'm not going to eat it. It's not good. I need it on this and this and this. Everyone was like, oh, that's my ketchup thing. And then I have this weird one where how I make my grilled cheese. Do you know it? No. Back when I was at my old house, I would be streaming. I'd be hungry as hell, right? But I would still want to continue streaming, and I didn't want to leave the stream for too long to make a grilled cheese on the pan. So what I would do is I would grab 2 pieces of bread, put it in the toaster.
Okay.
Once they got out of the toaster, I'll put butter on them. Put the cheese in the middle of them, squish them together. Grilled cheese, basically. But the cheese is not melted.
Oh.
So for 10 seconds, I'll put it in the microwave for 10 seconds to make the cheese melt and make sure the bread is not soggy.
Mm.
And then, bam, grilled cheese. Tasted great. And I would dip it in ketchup.
I approve of that.
It's good.
That's
and it's
viable.
so fast.
That is,
literally,
that's fast.
How many seconds is that? That's like less than 2 minutes. I have a full-on grilled cheese without having to use the pan and turn on the fan.
Exactly. You don't have to like clean anything else. Like you don't have to clean the pan. Anything. Yeah.
I just have my plate.
I'm with you on that. I'm with you on that.
Thank you, finally.
Especially the ketchup thing, because I also love ketchup.
And
people hate on me for that.
Do you have ketchup on eggs?
Yeah. Banana ketchup.
I have to.
Are you serious? Oh my god.
I hate bananas.
But
banana ketchup is nasty.
Have you tried banana ketchup? You have?
Yes. It's sweet.
With egg and rice. Are you kidding me?
Regular ketchup for the win.
Oh my god.
Do you have ketchup on rice?
Huh?
Ketchup and rice?
Ketchup and rice? Yes.
Me too.
But it depends what I'm eating.
People judge me for that one. That's the hard one that they judge me for.
It's more common for me if I'm having like a Filipino breakfast.
Like Filipino food, like you're having like longanisa.
Yeah, that's like normal.
Or spam.
I feel like on your rice, only Filipinos would understand.
And they don't. They judge me. Like, you guys don't do that? No. Oh.
Yeah, I grew up on that, so.
I grew up on that too. Easy.
What are your plans for streaming?
My plans?
Yeah. Do you plan to like be a partner at some point?
My goal is to become a partner. Yeah. My goal is to become a full-time streamer. But obviously that takes time, and I'm not trying to rush it.
I was going to ask if you had like a timetable for yourself on when you would like to be a partner.
Obviously, I have a goal of getting partner this year because I saw my growth from last year. And I know I can do that same growth if I give it the same energy. And I didn't give streaming my full energy last year. And like, if I give it my full energy and I make lots of choices and like actually do partnerships, because I do get lots of emails, but I just don't do them because I just don't know what's right and what's wrong. I'm like, so I just don't do them. If I really focus and do those things, I think I could try to get partner, or at least get close to it. But it's not like, oh, if I don't get partner this year, I'm done with streaming. Because in reality, streaming is not really like, doesn't feel like a job.
Right.
It's fun. It's kind of just like, oh, I want to talk to them. And
I think that's the most important thing, is just to keep it fun. Obviously, if something gets big enough, it does become like, it starts to become like a job, because it becomes it's a business. You know, it becomes like a business. The bigger you get, and yeah, I think when you go back to the core of just having fun, I think that's what keeps people going.
Yeah.
But I don't stream enough, so the plan is just to get consistent again. But I want to make more videos, is more than anything.
Me too. I also want to make YouTube videos and start doing all the other stuff, because if you want to take it seriously, you want to try to do something, you have to do it on everything else. So like I'm vlogging. I have my vlog camera over there. I was vlogging the other day. So
What'd
I'm
you
taking
vlog?
steps.
Give us a little teaser.
I think I'm doing a series called Streamer Diaries.
Okay.
Where it's like I want to incorporate my stream into the video, or I want to make content based off of my stream, but I don't think I have enough each stream because I don't stream that long. I don't have enough content for one video. So then I'm going to do like what happens before the stream, then I'm going to put the stream clips in, and then after the stream, like cooking dinner, going out, or trying to fix my sleep schedule. And then like it'll be like a whole montage of me like every day waking up early, and then I'll put my stream clips in there.
Yeah.
Because that's also what I'm doing. It's like that.
I like that.
I don't know if
That's
I want to
cool.
make it aesthetic or if I want to make it like real.
Yeah.
There's like
I mean,
the
I
two
think,
that I'm debating.
yeah, I think right now what's really working for YouTube is just the authenticity, you know, like the realness. Like they see the real you. I think people really appreciate that. I like when you see the person for who they are and how real it is.
Yeah. True. That's me too.
How is your dating life?
My dating life. My dating life.
Oh, that's so
Restart. How am I gonna word this?
Ah, fuck.
You know when I went to Taiwan?
Mm-hmm.
I went with my ex.
I see.
I basically broke up with him in January, but we had a trip planned to go to Taiwan in February, and it was non-refundable. And so I broke up with him because he didn't understand streaming. So when I would stream, he would ask to FaceTime and make me put him right here while I was streaming, and I felt like I had no time for myself. I'm like, this is kind of like something I like doing on my own, and like I don't want someone to be there like all the time and not have like any personal space. And it felt like I had no personal space. And then I would tell him and he just didn't understand. So then, and he didn't really understand the streaming thing. So I was like, well, I want to pursue this because I'm really having fun. Like, even if I'm like, I have 2 jobs and all this, like streaming is like so fun. And like at the time I didn't really have that many friends. And I still don't. But like IRL friends. But like streaming was like a way for me to be like to talk to people, like make like friendships even though they were online. It just felt so fun to do. And like instead of like wasting my time with the, just like gaming and like not like making actual genuine connections, but like people do make genuine connections online. But like I feel like streaming is like, it was more my thing and I wanted it to be my thing. And like no one around me was doing it. No one around me really knew. Like in my city, nobody really knows. So it's like, I was having so much fun, but then I wasn't having fun. And it was because of him. And he didn't understand. I was dating him for 4 years.
Damn. And this ended when?
In January 2023.
Oh, so like literally just like a year ago.
So that's my dating life is like, you know, when you get out of a relationship, you grew with that person because I was young. I was 18 to 22. So it was like I was growing and this person grew with me. And then I didn't like the way that I was growing with the person. Even though we went through all this stuff together, I eventually was like, I'm going on a separate path than this person. And I know that like this, like when you're in your early 20s and especially after COVID, you feel like, oh my God, all the wasted years. And I was like, I need to do this now to figure out if this is something I want to do. Because if not, if it's going to show me like, oh, maybe this is not the thing I want to do, I have time to go back to school. I have time to like restart. And I was like, if I want to do this, I'm doing it now. And so that's what I put my mind to it. Or put my mind to streaming, put my mind to like content creating.
and I stuck with it. That's why, like, finding people online that understand streaming and understand the community in a whole is so much more easier to, like, find someone, even though it's, like, not, like, in real life.
Yeah.
That's why I'm like, there's a difference between e-dating and, like, I don't know what I'm saying. What's the word?
I also had it on the tip of my tongue, but I forgot what you were calling it.
Long distance?
Yeah, long distance, I guess.
Actual connections that aren't fake.
Mm-hmm.
It's hard to find that anywhere. But I feel like what I'm doing and what I'm trying to pursue, it's easy to find someone that understands, that is in, like, the same realm. If that makes sense.
And with you saying that, have you found someone?
Perhaps.
Ooh.
Perhaps. Obviously. Yeah. Perhaps. Obviously, there's a difference between physically. No. Mentally. Okay, there's, like, you know, when you're like, I don't really know how to explain this. I talk about it with Audrey. Mentally. Oh, no. I have to reword this. When I'm talking to someone, when I like someone, I could only like one person at a time. Even if I'm talking to multiple people and I could see that they're interested in me, I will only have liking for someone at once. One at a time. So if I'm drawn to this one person, this person's not going to get out of my brain.
That's your number one.
Until, like, I will like them until they do me dirty.
You
know?
I get that.
So it's like, even if, like, for example, for me, I mean, I don't want to get into it, but, like, for me, it's like, oh, if I were to talk to this person and then, like, we just, like, fade away and then I'm talking to someone new, I still have that person in my mind. I still think about them because I still like them. So then when I'm trying to move on, it's hard.
It is hard.
It's hard.
It is hard.
So then you try it, you're like, oh, it's not going to work with the first person because obviously I'm not speaking to them anymore. And then, so you try it with someone else and you're like, oh, I think I like them. But no, that's not how it should be. It should be like, I like them. And that's, like, the only way I fully believe things should work. Because, you know, when you're, like, talking to your friends and you're like, oh, there's this guy, but I don't know. I don't think it should be like that. I think it should be like, I really like him. Like, that's, like, the only genuine
I get what you're saying.
way things could be. And I think this whole year, I've only had that once.
So you're over your ex?
Yeah.
And what did it take to get over your ex?
I think I got over my ex before I ended it. I think that's a common thing for girls to do. Not just girls, maybe guys as well. But lots of my girlfriends and, like, you know, when you're scrolling on TikTok and, like, the girl's talking about her thing, lots of people say that, like, they fade out of the relationship or fade out of love. Not necessarily, like, love for the person, but, like, in love is a different thing. And I think I faded out of that months before I ended it. Because since I dated him for so long, like, oh, it'll come back. Oh, like, maybe my feelings are just weird right now. Because I still love him, but I'm not in love with him. And I did take me a few months to realize, because, like, 4 years is a long time. So you're so comfortable.
For sure.
So comfortable with that person. You're like, oh, that is my person. Then you're like, once you start getting those, like, weird feelings of, are they? Then it's like, that's how I knew I faded away.
way before I ended it. So that's why after I broke up with him, I was okay with going on that trip. And like, after the trip, I was fine. I never cried. It's fucked up, but like, that's just the reality of it all.
Mm-hmm. Would you say, for the most part, like the majority of your relationship, was it good for the most part? Like 4 years? Or was it like good for like a year and then like
it had its ups and downs. It was good, but it got really repetitive and boring. And like as someone so young, you don't really want to have a relationship that gets very married vibes where it's like they can do whatever they want and think that I can never leave. Like I always want to have it like exciting. And once it gets not exciting and you talk about it, it gets resolved. It's only like 1 month when it's exciting again, and then they just stop. So it's kind of like
it's constant work.
It's constant change, constant work.
Mm-hmm.
And like if someone's not willing to like see the changes that you're trying to make in your life and then like try to stop you is like what got me. Because like it felt like he was stopping me from trying to pursue something I wanted to do. Because it seems very unrealistic to like the regular person. What do you mean streaming? What do you mean you're trying to pursue this? That's not going to work. You know, it's like one in a million. But then it's like, for me, I believe I could do anything.
Mm-hmm.
I could do anything I want, and I can do anything, and I will do it. And like, that's the difference between like the two different mindsets. And that's what I chose. And then ever since I've been single, but mentally maybe not. But physically, yes. I'm single.
Good answer. I like that.
Yeah. Thanks. Does that make sense?
Yeah. Yeah.
Mentally, you're not single, but physically, you are.
So are you talking to somebody?
I am.
How's that going?
It's going good, I think. It's going good. It's going good from my end.
Is it making you feel things?
It is making me feel things.
Always a good sign.
Yeah. It's making me feel things I've never felt before.
Oh, like what?
I don't know. This I don't know, when you feel like you click with someone like that, it's like a weird feeling, and I've never felt like that before.
Not even with your ex.
No, that's the thing. That's the thing that kind of fucks with my mind, low-key. You're like, how can I feel like this? And I didn't feel like that before.
Yeah.
I'm like, am I Delulu? Maybe. Maybe I am Delulu.
Maybe a little bit.
Like a lot.
Yeah.
But I think being Delulu is fun sometimes until it's not. And it hasn't felt like it's not. So I'm just striving and thriving, hoping for the best for me.
I hope for the best.
If it's meant to be, it will be. If not, it's not. But I want it to be.
What do you like about him?
What do I like about him?
Yeah. Like, what's making you feel all these things?
What is making me feel these things? I don't know. He's just himself. And I like it.
That's all it takes, people. Just be yourself, okay?
He's just himself, I think. And I think I appreciate a lot of the aspects that perceives himself as.
Do you know what you want in a person? Like for your yeah. Like, do you think you're done, like figuring out what you like and what you don't like?
Yeah, I think I figured that out with like my past.
I think that's what it should do. I think you're like your relationships should, or like your past relationships should, kind of like open your eyes and kind of.
Yeah, and like even like past like situationships and like past talking stages, like all of those show you what you like and what you don't like, and not necessarily like the things that you don't like are like deal breakers. Because some girls are like, oh, if they're a Libra, I don't like them because my ex was a Libra. No, it's like I like a guy that's like a hopeless romantic and a guy that can communicate and that could also give me my own space, understands what I'm doing and what I'm trying to pursue. I like a guy that expresses his feelings a lot, doesn't hold them in, and a guy that's not afraid to introduce me to his friends. That's something I had a problem with in a lot of past relationships. That like the guy's afraid to bring me around, and then it leads to overthinking and curiosity, like why? So I like a guy that just like brings you in. Doesn't really, there's no weird things. I don't know. I don't know why. I my ex was like, I don't want to bring you around because I think that like they like you.
So you want a secure person is what you're saying.
I want a secure person. A person that trusts my words when I say I want you and I want you only. Person that's like fine with me playing with guys in video games.
Yeah.
That's like one of the other issues I had. In the gaming world, there's a majority of guys. It's hard to find like lots of girls. So like obviously I'm gonna play with guys, and having an insecure guy that doesn't want that is like hard to find, low key.
That's true.
And that's something. Yeah.
How do you feel about the world now and how like basically making friendships and like connections? Like, do you think it's easier to maintain relationships in the online world now or not?
I think it's easy to maintain online relationships, yeah. Like way easier than IRL. But that's a biased opinion, I think. Is it? I don't really go outside. And I don't think you could find genuine connections like you do online. Well, just going outside, going to the mall.
Yeah.
Going to the club. Like it doesn't.
I feel like you're also limited.
It's hard.
You're just in this area. You're not like, oh, I could just go to this country and that and there.
Yeah, like obviously like it would be fun to just like find someone. But I feel like online, like you're already in your niche. You have the people like, oh, you also play Valorant? Oh.
Yeah. Exactly.
This, or oh, you went to this school? I went to that school. It's easy to like find out. And like and then it's easy to play games. Easy to watch things together. It's easy to do those things. And then like if you want to further the friendship, further the relationship, you just meet up. Then bam. It's like you met up. You're friends. Yeah.
Yeah. That's definitely like how I've been making more of my friends nowadays, for sure. It's just like playing games, adding them on Discord or whatever, or going to streams.
Yeah, going into streams, rating them.
That's huge.
Like, yeah.
So, yeah, I definitely agree with you there. It's hard for me because I keep a small circle of friends, like close friends. Like, yes, you could have like a lot of like acquaintances and like friends, yeah, sure. But it's really hard to kind of find your circle of like close friends. I feel like I have very
Yeah,
little of
I
those.
agree. I only have a small circle of really close friends.
Yeah.
Like 3. Yeah. The rest, I would say everyone is my friend that I talk to on the regular.
Mm-hmm.
And then there's like more of like my closer online friends. And then there's IRL real friends.
Yeah.
The ones you go to if you're crying, type of thing.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah.
I only have a couple of those. But I did make some other like, online friends that I definitely got closer with, and I feel like I could, if I had to like go to them to vent about something or even let a little cry out, like I could. And I'm
Yeah, me
grateful for
too.
that.
I have a lot of online friends that could do that too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cuz yeah. It was just pretty recently that I lost like a really good friend of mine. I think I briefly mentioned this to you.
Yeah, you did. Mm-hmm.
And yeah, it was just one of those things that, man, it like hit me hard. And
Yeah.
I don't know if have you like ever lost like a really close friend?
I have recently.
Those suck.
No, like, oh, this one hit me like bad. It wasn't as recent as yours, I don't think. Mine was when, like last year, like in May. But that one hit me. It was like my best friend, IRL friend, not online. Yeah. And I was going through my breakup, had so many things going on, overwhelmed from the streams, overwhelmed with work, don't have my best friend, and then I don't have my other best friend, which was my ex. Had nothing. Had Audrey. That's why it's like me and Audrey have a really, really close bond because like I gave her everything and like I feel bad. You know, it's like sometimes like you give someone like so much to deal with. Yeah, it's like that. And that's why me and Audrey are like really close. But I feel you. I feel you really.
Yeah. It's still pretty
Sucks,
fresh,
man.
but I feel like I am getting better now because I had to go out and actually find other people to play with. Like I played with this person every night, comp every night, and FaceTime every night, shows, movie, whatever. Some people would say, "Oh, that's just not like a regular friendship." I feel like you guys are, but whatever. That's something else. But anyways, when you're with that person every day, and then you just lose them, and like you lose everything. Like you were so close to that person, you were so used to doing all those things with that person, and it hurts. But I think
does hurt.
yeah, but I think the last few weeks, because I've been able to talk with people about it, and even just like play with you guys, right? Like that's helped a lot. I think if
That's
I
good.
didn't end up playing with you guys or even talk to my other friends, like it would have been a lot more tough. I would probably still be having a hard time right now. But how did you kind of get over it? Like what did you do to kind of erase that pain or kind of like get rid of that?
Basically, like she was my best friend for 11 years. I grew up with her. Obviously, through those 11 years, we had ups and downs, maybe 12 years, to be honest. I don't even know. But I was like, before I was a teenager, throughout high school, then after high school, it was like she had all of my core memories with her. I have all of hers. I have, you know, like your whole life before you turn 20. She has my whole life. She remembers everything. She has all the pictures. She has everything. And like, at the time of when it happened, I didn't know that it was like going to be forever or forever.
I thought it was, oh, it's just is one of those phases where we don't talk for maybe a couple weeks and then we're going to phase back in. But I basically set her up with this guy that I thought was a really good match for her. And she was single for a long time. I was like, he is just like you. You guys would get along so well. I was his friend first. I set up this whole thing where I would invite him to the Valorant party. And there were all IRL people. And they knew I was streaming. And I wasn't streaming. I was like, oh, I'm going to end stream. And then I added him to the party so then they can get to know each other online. And then I was in the call. I deafened myself. They were on call for 6 hours or whatever. I left. And then the next day we all met up, went to this really late night cafe. They hit it off. I went to Taiwan. I come back. They're together, basically. I'm like, oh, like, look what I did. Like, oh, slay. Then it went downhill for me. It's kind of like she stopped talking to me. And I was like, oh, this is the phase where it's like, she's just going to be all up on him, whatever. Then it became like she worked with me at H&M. And it became very awkward. We're not talking. I would talk to this girl all the time. We're so close. When I went through my breakup, she was there, but then I had to dip and go to Taiwan right away. So she was there for like 2 days. And then came back. Obviously, I say I'm like, okay, but obviously mentally, I don't have someone to rely on anymore. I don't have a guy. Like, I don't have my ex-boyfriend. So I would just stream constantly. And then when I lost her, stream constantly. Go to work, don't talk to anyone. Stream. Talk to you, like everyone that's in my stream. Go to bed, wake up, repeat. Have 2 jobs. I would just be like, what's it called? Online, making new connections. Because if one person can just leave, someone else can come in. And like, even if they don't have all those core memories and all those like really like tough situations and all those times that you went through with each other, at least I could find someone else. Even if it won't last, I'll enjoy it in the moment, blah, blah, blah. But as time progressed, it hit me harder and harder and harder because I'm like, damn, like she really doesn't feel the same way as I do. Like, she doesn't want to reach out to me knowing all the things I was going through. So it like, even though you have like a genuine connection with someone, in the moments it felt real, like afterwards is what shows you like what type of person they really are, in my opinion.
I think
because
so
I knew regardless of like however she did me dirty, I set her up with this guy, she just ditched me. Talk shit, all that work drama. It became work drama because we worked in the same place. It shows me like I helped you. I set you guys up. That's the thing that like, and like you do that to me when I'm just like so innocently just here dealing with my own stuff, focusing on myself. And you still don't want to hit me up, even though I hit you up knowing that you did me wrong. It just shows like, okay, then it happened for a reason. And like all of these things that happen that are like bad in the moment, they happen for a reason. If they're meant to come back, then they will come back. But it's your choice if you want to let them come back.
Yeah, exactly.
So it's like, I dealt with it with the mindset of, I know I did everything I could, and I know I was the nicest, the kindest to that person, and there's nothing for them to talk shit about because I know my worth. So like, it hurt me, but then I just kept going. And then now I'm like, if you're going to come back, I'm probably not going to let you in because I'm happier now. Even though I wasn't at the time, I am now. That means I don't need that person.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was like, slay. The world told me. The world was like, it's time.
Yeah. And
don't waste more time.
That's exactly what some of my friends said. Like this is like the way the universe is like just showing you like, hey,
Yeah.
maybe it's time, like your guys' time is up, and it's maybe potentially somebody else's time to even make your life better or whatever it is, or like,
Yeah.
and yeah, I'm with you on the same boat there. Like if they were to come back into my life, like I don't know if it's gonna work out, and I don't know if I would bring them back, because then I feel like I'm gonna feel how I originally felt when they left, and it's like it's gonna come back. Those memories are
It's
come
gonna
back.
come back, and do you want to deal with that
Yeah.
again? Not
And,
really.
As it sucks because you do think about like all the good times and all that, but at the end of the day, it's kind of like this is what happened in the end, and
Yeah.
do you want to bring that back? So I'm still learning, and I'm still like going through it, but yeah, I also think I agree what you said earlier, when I feel like when you're at your lowest, or the people that are there for you when you're at your lowest, I think those are the real ones.
Those are the real ones.
That you keep around.
Those are the real ones. And
So,
then like
shout out to you guys.
realize. Yeah. Shout out to you guys. You know who you are.
You know who you are.
You know who you are.
Yeah. So everything you said there, like, man, I can definitely relate. So thank you for that. It's
course.
like we're almost like going through like the same shit, just in different like times.
Time periods.
Yeah. Because I was also in I was in a 3.5-year relationship when I was 18. And that was
that's the same. Oh my god.
Yeah, see? So parallels.
Damn.
So from there, this is from the boy, the baby girl. I'm Obi. Where do you see yourself in 5 years?
Obi. Oh my god, Obi. Would I see myself in what?
In 5
years?
years. 5 years.
5 years. In 5 years.
How old are you going to be in 5 years?
28.
Damn! Wait, I'm going to be 35. So I'm turning 30 in March. I got 1 more month before I turn 30.
Oh my god. Yeah, right now I'm 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28. I'll be 28. So where do I see myself at 28? I see myself hopefully
Partnered this year.
Twitch.
What are you talking about?
Partnered on Twitch and partnered in real life.
Oh, okay. I see what you did there.
You know what I mean.
Same.
Partnered, maybe not like fully partnered, but like serious relationship. Maybe a fiance.
Maybe a
28, I feel like.
You could ask us
if they want
around
to.
that age. It was like, that shit's funny. We just laugh at that. But
maybe. I always wanted to be a younger mother, but now I don't. But yeah, hopefully I have someone, but I want to be partnered on Twitch. I want to be successful in social media, and hopefully I have enough money. I had my own house, and I'm in New York City.
That's the goal. Wow.
Maybe not my own house, my own apartment in New York City.
Yeah.
Maybe an established business. And a loving boyfriend or fiance or husband. 5 years, though. That's kind of a stretch for husband, I think.
Yeah, I feel like you need some time to like really get to know each other.
You need some time. So maybe not.
Yeah.
A loving boyfriend.
Yeah.
That's where I see myself. Hopefully partnered on Twitch. Hopefully Twitch is not dead by then. Hopefully I have a successful YouTube channel. And I'm in a magazine, Forbes. 30 under 30.
30 under 30. Okay, I see you.
You know.
I see. It's all gonna happen. You're putting it out there. It's in the universe now.
I think it's gonna happen. I think it will happen.
I think you I think whatever you put your mind to, you get it done. So I think I see that in you. At least.
Really?
Yeah.
Thanks.
So,
that's what I try to do.
Don't forget about us little people when you make it, okay?
No, if I make it, all of us are making it.
If If you eat, we eat.
Yep. If I'm in Forbes, you guys are in Forbes.
Bet.
Why don't you have a childhood?
I was sheltered. I stayed inside most of the time. So I didn't really get to go out and like be with my friends and all that. And the fact that I like grew up in Saudi Arabia because I was born there. So I didn't really get to go out much. People would just come to our place and bring their kids and to play with me, but that's really about it. And then after like the whole 9/11 thing happened, then we moved to the US in Cali. And yeah, I can't really remember much from my childhood. I feel like there's so many things, even as an adult, I'm missing out on. Like when it comes to like TV shows or movies or shit that's just going on in life, I'm like, man, like I feel like I'm not living life the way everybody is. Like I just like going home and play Val and make videos here and there. Like that's really about it. So I'm still working on it.
Yeah. I mean, there's no time limit.
Catching up on life and like that, but yeah, there's not much to it. Pretty boring life, honestly. I don't like saying boring, so I don't want to say I'm a boring person. But
you have a mellow.
It's very mellow.
Chill.
Yeah. But I'm trying to get out there more, do more, meet more people.
Me too, honestly.
Make new friends. Like
I've been inside. Yeah, like you.
Like you. Thanks for people like you.
Thanks for people like you. Thanks to people like you. Sponsored by SeatGeek. Shopify.
Yes. What else? What else was there?
Logitech.
Elgato. I just want to say
Elgato?
that.
Elgato sponsor.
Asus.
HyperX. Jeez. Valorant.
Riot Games.
Make me your next agent.
Ooh, you should.
I would love to be a Valorant agent. There's no Asian.
Yeah. Let's get that going.
We are not in Valorant yet.
Only half of you is in
two halves. All of combined. We have Neon. With ISO and Sage. That's half of me.
Okay.
And whoever the white ones are, probably a mix of all of them.
Yeah, probably.
That's my other me. But where's the combination?
That would be too powerful. It would be too powerful if they just made a mix.
We need a Asian girl. I really, really want a Valorant agent that looks like me, so I could literally just be her all the time.
You could make it look like Sage, though.
You know what someone said in my stream the other day? That I look like ISO.
Oh, I heard. And you're like, I could be like ISO's sister.
Yeah, I could be ISO's sister, but I'm not ISO.
Would you do a cosplay of ISO?
As ISO's sister.
Sure, but you wear the same thing that he wears.
I guess. I don't think I could look like Sage. I think I'm way too whitewashed looking.
You think so?
Yeah.
Like if we dressed you as Sage right now, you're telling me you're not going to look like Sage.
Healing you. What is Sage's hair? Like up.
Yeah. It's It's Sage.
Oh my god, I'm Sage.
Sage.
Healing you. Need healing. Oh my god, I'm Sage.
There you go.
I think I look like ISO more than Sage. That's why when they said ISO, I was like, kinda. Because he doesn't.
It's funny because I was looking on my, like, I'm driving home and I'm like listening to this shit. And I'm like looking. And I'm about to hit somebody because I'm trying to look.
You're like, does she look like ISO?
Like, maybe related. Maybe.
I think I could be ISO's half sister, maybe.
Maybe. Are you still trying to rank up and stuff? Like, are you trying to reach a certain rank in this episode?
I am trying to reach plat at least.
Dude, I saw you
I
five
think-
stacking like last night, like what, 2 a.m?
I was 5 stacking last night, and it was so fun. I kind of slayed those.
I heard Audrey was carrying.
Oh, really?
I was messaging her during your games.
I was carrying.
Okay. That's
I think. I played Viper on Breeze. I popped off.
Uh-huh.
And then I played Reyna on Lotus.
who? Uh-huh. How'd
Popped
you do?
off.
Popped off too?
But we lost.
I was about to say,
I
did you
would've-
win though?
We won the first one, and I was at 98 RR.
Mm.
And then I lost 10. I lost 10. That means I did well.
Yeah, I feel like 10-9 because I lost 9 the other day. I'm like, oh,
Oh, that means I did well.
that means you
so
did well.
I
yeah.
don't feel as bad. Were you there when there was the draw and I got 7 RR because I did so well?
I think so.
Oh,
think
that
so.
was such a good feeling. I was like, wow, I got 7 RR from a draw.
That means you did good.
I'm talented.
I get lucky if I get 1.
Yeah, usually it's nothing.
Yeah.
Or -2.
Yeah, we're negative. Exactly. So
I got +7. I was like, who am I?
you should play in our lobbies. Well, I don't know.
I should. Mm.
You think you do well?
You guys are kind of plat or diamond now.
I have
Ooh.
some accounts if you want to try it out.
I have my alt account. It's
Is it higher than your main?
maybe not anymore. I think if I played a couple times, it would double rank me up. I had
Because
some
you have to do
mortals
placements,
play
right?
on there. The placements are already played.
Oh, okay. What is it? So what rank are you at?
It placed gold too, so that means it's high MMR.
That's pretty high.
Because I placed silver too, and I was plat. Place gold, that means it's diamondish area, right? The placement.
For gold?
Like after the placement
No,
game,
I
it
mean-
was gold.
I could tell you mine. So I was peak Diamond 3 97 RR. And then this reset happened. And I was like plat 3.
Okay.
So it was
But
instead
my
of like
strawberry-
2 hard levels, like 2 colors,
Yeah.
I just dropped 1 color. So I don't know actually
Okay.
what it was.
My
for you
strawberry
guys.
account was plat 3 or plat 2. It dropped to gold 2.
Okay, so yeah. That's actually really
so it's
good.
like plat.
Yeah.
Or yeah. Lots of people used it though. That's why it's messed up.
Yeah. Like me right now in Diamond, and I'm just going against Ascendants and Immortals, is like sometimes it's fun, sometimes it's not.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not.
I think if I
5
do
stacks
get
are
this,
fun sometimes. It's just like a
sometimes.
it's a raffle. To be
it's also a
honest.
chemistry thing. Like if you have the synergy, if all of you guys are like all in sync and like everybody's doing what they're supposed to do, it's fun.
Yeah. If like people understand
Like for me,
how to play as a team,
exactly.
I think.
For
is, like,
me,
the
if
way
I have to
go.
carry in a 5 stack, or if I'm getting carried, it's like I don't know.
Mhm.
It's
I feel like
something.
that all the time. I feel like that all the time.
I didn't want to say it. I'm just kidding.
I'm like, oh, I was like, oh, I only freaking got 6 kills. But hey, I have 11 assists. I'm like, I did something.
Like, do you have fun?
I do.
Okay, well,
Sometimes.
if you're having fun, then
If
that's
I
all
get
that matters.
yelled at, I don't. And then I'm like, I don't want to play anymore. Okay.
Okay, because it's February. Do you have any plans for Valentine's?
No one's asked me to be their Valentine.
I thought you asked somebody on Twitter.
Oh, Rainy? She is my Valentine.
Oh, okay. But like IRL Valentine? Nobody?
No one's asked me to be their Valentine. Yeah. So I don't have a Valentine this year. Yet. I'm not having any hopes that anyone's gonna ask me to be their Valentine. So we'll see. It's the 3rd right now.
Yeah. You got
But
plenty
I
of
doubt
time.
I'm having a Valentine. There's only
Anyways,
one
nobody's
person that-
asked me either, guys. So if anyone out there wants to ask me, we can have Valentine's Day on Val. So
Oh. Red flag ladies.
Guys, I don't. Oh God.
You have to ask someone that you want to be your Valentine on Valentine's Day. That's what I'm going to do if no one asks me to be their Valentine. I'm going to go on Valorant stream and try to find a Valentine on Valorant. That is my plan.
That's cute. I should do something.
Trying to find a Valentine on Valorant on Valentine's Day.
Ooh, damn, she's cooking up.
I'm cooking.
She's cooking.
That's only if no one asks me to be their Valentine. I hope someone asks me to be their Valentine. I don't want to get my hopes up, though. I don't think so.
It's also Single Awareness Day, the same day.
Oh, perfect.
Yeah, so that's
So
usually I'm usually on that.
We're set. We have a day anyways.
Yeah, Single Awareness Day, SAD, sad.
Oh,
But we're not sad.
we're not sad.
That's just the what is it called?
I'm gonna get myself
Acronym?
flowers.
Oh, what are your favorite type of flowers? What does Kate like?
I've always been a roses type of girl, but roses die fast. But a good bouquet of red roses,
Always hits.
they always hit from the right person.
Yeah, that's true.
Single rose.
Would you rather have a bouquet or a single rose?
A bouquet of flowers. Of roses. If someone gives me white roses, I don't like them. Of course, any flower. If they give me a dandelion from the floor, picked it for me and gave it to me, I think I would.
That is so sweet.
I find that so like cute. Or like if they like pick a flower and like like put it behind my ear.
Oh wow! Look at her! Look at her, guys.
If they draw me a flower.
Guys, the bar is so low.
If they write me a note. Literally free. It's free.
Guys,
I don't need no bouquet of flowers. Just draw me a flower and tell me how much you like me. Hold it, give it to me.
Does like a digital flower, would it hit the same or has to be on paper?
Has to be on paper and take a picture of it.
Oh, okay.
That's so cute.
What if they mailed it to you? Well, no, maybe not mail it to you.
If they
You
mailed
don't
it
have
to
a PO
me,
box,
I
do you?
think I would sob on the spot.
Are you a crier?
Yeah. I'm a crier.
It's good to cry. Let it out.
Anything sweet, I cry. Depends who it is.
It has to be from the right person, guys.
Has to be from the right person.
And then there's only one person. And she already has one in her mind right now.
That's just how it works for me.
I'm the same way. Like if there's one, it's just one.
Yeah.
There could be other people trying to get in, but no, only room for one.
Mm-hmm. I feel the same.
We're actually just the same person, guys, if you didn't know.
Yeah, we are the same person, actually. He's just like 20 years older.
That's 20 years of experience that you are going to go through.
Yeah. I will relive all the times.
I can't say anything because, canon events and everything. I can't interfere.
Yeah, I have to go through all the canon events.
Yeah. I can already see it. I already know what's happening.
Shit. Don't tell me.
Did you watch the last Spider-Man?
The
animated one.
No, I didn't.
Huh?
I know.
That's where it's
I was supposed to watch it like 3 times. I know. I got it spoiled on TikTok. Probably watched half of the movie on TikTok, but I was supposed to watch it in the theater 3 times and I didn't go. I couldn't go. And then Barbie came out, so then I watched Barbie 4
Do you
times in the theater.
recommend Barbie? Because I haven't seen it yet.
Yes, but I don't think, regardless, I don't think men will fully understand like the real like deep meaning of Barbie. I watched it with my dad and he cried. So he
He cried.
There's just a select few men that will understand. Or I mean, anyone could understand if you just have an open mind and you don't have like that it's Barbie type of mindset. You have to look at like the deeper meaning of the movie, not just the movie like straight on.
Not by the cover, not by the name Barbie.
Yeah, like you have to think about the meaning of the movie, not the meaning of just like, you know, when you watch a movie and you don't really think. It's not that type of movie. You have to think if you want to feel.
Are you watching any shows right now?
I just finished Singles Inferno.
What's that about?
It's on Netflix. It's like a Korean reality thingy, like a dating thing. It's so entertaining.
I don't have Netflix anymore.
Oh.
So
you don't have like anyone's account?
No.
You know, I'm sharing my Spotify. I'm on the Spotify family plan. My ex, I have not paid for like 2 years, and I'm still on it.
Nice. That's a W.
It's a W, no?
That's a W. You still got premium.
I still got premium. I'm just waiting for the day it's cut off. Then I have to fully pay for my Spotify.
It's worth it. I pay for the family plan. I have like my whole family on there.
But
I'll take you in. Fine. I'll take you in.
Oh,
if you lose it, I have one more spot open.
Oh my god, really?
I have one more spot open, so that's okay. That's reserved for you.
Thank you.
But if you do me fucking dirty,
how can I do you dirty?
Well, I don't know.
I don't think I've ever done anyone dirty.
You don't seem like that type to do people dirty. Like I feel like people do you dirty.
I feel like people do me dirty.
That's just what happens to kind people.
Yep. I have to start being mean.
Don't be mean. I don't think we want to see that. But
fuck you guys. Fuck you. Yeah. Don't talk to me like that, you peasant.
Damn, you're not calling people peasants. You fucking peasant. Don't talk to me.
You bow down to me.
Kiss my shoe.
Kiss my shoe, you absolute bloody peasant. God.
What are your fears in life?
Damn. What are my fears in life? Like, of life or just my fears?
Both.
My fear is someone chasing me. People chasing me.
Just gonna
like dashing to me. Oh my god, that scares me. Knowing someone's behind me chasing me.
You ever had a dream like that?
I have.
You wake up from it?
No. My fear in life, being alone. I'm okay with being alone, actually. Fear in life, losing everyone around me.
Like your closest people to you?
Yeah. Being the last one alive.
In what scenario? Like a zombie apocalypse?
A zombie apocalypse.
Yeah, I thought so. At that point, just get bitten, you know? Like
right? Oh, you guys are gone?
Like everybody's gone. What are you gonna do?
Right.
Like it's too hard. I can't. I wouldn't survive out there.
I would.
Really? What survival? Like
I have this whole plan that I have with my dad.
Okay.
I go zombie apocalypse. I go to the nearest boat. Take the boat. Go.
Where you going?
Because I'm on the coast.
Where you going?
Unless the zombies can swim, then no. I go in a car, go to the grocery store, get all the stuff I need, then go to the mountains where there's nobody. Because how are the zombies going to get up there? There's nobody in there. So you don't have to worry about like the city.
I guess.
Go to like the small towns.
Do zombies not fucking just roam around like anywhere?
They will eventually, but you have to like get your area first, and then so you start killing them when you're already established.
What is that life like though? Like, there's no. Are you still gonna have the internet? I don't think so.
No, that's why there's like you have to find a whole new meaning of life.
So you think
to
you could
survive.
live on your own like that?
On my own, no. I have to be with someone. If everyone's gone, I'm probably gonna roam around the streets until I get bitten, or until I find a whole new family. Yeah, unless someone takes me in, then yeah. I couldn't do it alone. No way.
Nah, there's no way. I can't see myself doing that. What does success mean to you?
Success?
Yeah, what does that look like to you?
I think success is having stable income and being happy at the same time.
What makes you happy?
I think the people I'm surrounded with and then what I'm doing in order to be successful. I feel like I wouldn't, like, success happens in many ways, but I don't think I would feel successful if I did something I hated. Like, if I were to do content that was like something I don't want to do, and I would continue doing that content to be successful, that's not success. That's not like an internal success, at least. It's like, it's success, you have money.
Right. But for you, that's
but
not
like
success.
For you, it's like you don't really feel good getting that money, so that's not success.
So are you happy now?
In this moment, right now, yeah. I could be happier.
How?
And I will be.
Happier in what way?
In financial ways and independent ways, like moving out, getting my own place, being successful enough to help my family. My number one goal when I get rich, which will be soon, is to get my Lola a new house.
Ooh.
That is like the number one thing that I'm going to do.
She wants a new house? I told her that.
No, her like living situation is not the best.
Oh, I see.
I want it to be like secure.
Yeah.
And like less stress.
You want the best for her.
Yeah. I told her that last year. She's like, you told me that last year. Where is it? I'm like, oh, it's coming. Don't you worry.
It's coming soon.
Like, you said you would be a millionaire 4 years ago. Hey. It'll happen. Trust me.
It'll happen when it happens.
Mm-hmm.
It's funny. We're all like, yeah, we're going to be millionaires soon. Just wait.
It's called manifestation and, what's the word? Consistency. Consistent to that thought.
Mm-hmm. True. I've been like 10 years. It's been 10 years already. You know? It's going to happen. Yeah.
It's going to happen.
You might have to pull me up. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like I might have to hold on to you. Yeah. You.
I'm in Forbes. We're all in Forbes. I'm in Forbes. You're in Forbes. I'm a millionaire. You're a millionaire.
Yes. We're all millionaires. She's not going to do us dirty, guys.
Nope. I'll remember all of your usernames.
Like there's going to be
I remember Happy Bacon. Happy Bacon was my first ever viewer when I streamed on my Mac.
Wow, dang. You have a good memory.
I was like, Happy Bacon. Like, where is he? Like, I would think about him all the time. And then he came.
in like April or May. I was like, oh my God, it's Happy Bacon. He was the only one in my stream 3 years ago. When I streamed Minecraft those 2 days, I streamed Minecraft for 2 days, got affiliate, didn't stream.
Wow.
Ever again.
You just left Happy Bacon.
Mm-hmm. And Happy Bacon came back. Like, oh my God.
That's a real one.
That's a real one. That's why Happy Bacon, I'll never forget.
See, when she has one person in her mind.
I have one person in my mind I'll never forget.
Happy Bacon.
Happy Bacon.
You know what? You know what makes me even feel older?
What?
In October, it said that it was my 10-year anniversary on Twitch.
Ew.
Don't do that to me.
I think it's my 4th anniversary.
Already? I feel like I lost, I lost
you
a lot of
mean
time in COVID.
Affiliate
Huh?
anniversary?
That my affiliate anniversary was in January.
And that's your 10th.
I lost count. I don't know.
Oh, it was my 1st year affiliate anniversary in September.
Congratulations.
It's because I didn't activate affiliate until I got my PC.
I mean,
It would have been 4, I think. But
it would have been 4?
Because I streamed on my MacBook in 2018.
That's right.
2019? For 2 days. Got affiliate. And I didn't know you had to click. You had
How
affiliate.
2 days though? Like,
I don't know how. I don't. Like, at the time, I wasn't into Twitch at all. I just started streaming on Twitch because I wanted to play
I have
Minecraft.
to say it because like they're like, oh, well, don't you need to like consecutive days or like at least this many days?
I think 2 days meant like that 1 week I streamed probably 3 or 4 times. And I think at the time to get affiliate, it was less days than it is now. Because
it was definitely different.
I only had to get 5. I think now it's 6. 5 average. I think now it's 6 or 7, right?
Something like that, yeah.
Something like that. It was like lower. And then I got a lot of followers the first time I streamed. Which was weird. And I thought it was normal because I was used to you now.
Mm-hmm.
So at the time I should have just kept
Hey, the past is the past, you know?
Hey, it was my MacBook.
It was your MacBook.
I had to stop because I was like, oh my God, my MacBook's overheating. I'm going to break it. So I stopped because I was scared because it was a new MacBook too. It's like, I can't do that. It's new. And it was for school. And then I was in school. Wow. All the memories.
Look where you are now.
Where I am now. Okay.
I think I'm going to let you go now. Thank you for your time.
Okay. This was fun.
It was, truly.
How do I turn off my camera when it's in OBS?
Bye.
Sure. Bye.